Hi, this is Steve Owens, and I'm lucky to have the beautiful Oda Rose, who is a singer. And not only that, she reached the finals in Norway's Eurovision contest in 2022. Way to go, girl.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm glad to have you here. That had to have been a very memorable experience to get to the finals in that.
Yeah, it was. It has been a big dream since I was a little girl to be in that selection, and it's big in Norway to have that selection, Norwegian selections for the big European, a big contest. But yeah, it was so much fun, and I love to do it, and I really want to do it again if I get the opportunity. So I hope so.
What's interesting, because the fact that you are from Norway and your blend of music is a country influence with pop, that does not seem like what we'd be hearing out of Norway.
No, I know, but the country has started to become popular in Norway, and I think it's because of TikTok. We're seeing those small videos with nice, cute country songs, and we can see that on the playlists on Spotify for Norway that they are trending. And I think it's because of TikTok. But yeah, and I really love country music. I thought, oh, just let's go to the studio and make something and see if it will fit me. And I really like this song, so I hope everyone will like it too, also in Norway.
Fantastic. You were also on Norwegian Idol.
Yeah, I
Tell me
was in
about that. Tell me who are the judges that picked you?
yeah, in there's just three judges, and they are just judging everyone. They're not picking teams. That's The Voice, if that was the one you were thinking of.
No, I was thinking about American Idol, whether or not they like you.
Yeah, but it was a very good experience. I was just 23 years old at that time, and I was a bit rusty in my voice. And I had been studying nurse for 3 years and then working as a nurse for 2 years. And then they called me from Idol and asked if I wanted to join. So I hadn't been singing for a while when I was in that competition, but it was the start of my new career. So I'm happy to that I did it because then I quit my job as a nurse and just focus 100% on my music, and I'm still doing it. So that's great.
Your latest single, Love You Once, Love You Twice. What inspired this song for you?
I just got married or last year, and I wanted to write a happy love song. And we went to a little cabin in Sweden. And when we were there, we were looking out on, there were cows outside the window, and it was just very, yeah, it was at a farm. So I was saying to my group, let's make a country song about, I want to make a happy song. And yeah, I was thinking about my husband and wanted to write a song about the limitless joy of love, and just how someone can just make you feel like you're floating like a red balloon with helium.
Your TikTok wedding day content has really gone viral. How has connecting with your fans through your social media helped your career? And what do you love most about that platform?
On TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I really like just sharing things that I do in my normal day life. And by posting wedding content, and then I released a wedding song, then I got like people from all over listening to that song and watching my wedding content. So it's a nice way to bonding with your fans and audience in another way than just the music. And I really like TikTok because you can just post those small little clips, and it's always those clips that you don't like put a lot into that goes viral or goes out to a lot of people. It's almost, it don't have to be perfect to be big or
Yeah, yeah,
have a,
exactly.
yeah, that's nice. You don't have to sit and make a video for 4 hours. You could just, it's, yeah, you can just record something, put it out there, and maybe it goes from Norway to USA. You never know.
Your music is often described as joyful and uplifting. How do you maintain such a positive tone in your work? And what role does happiness play in your songwriting?
Yeah, and in the beginning when I was writing songs, I wanted to just write sad songs, but then it became a problem for me because I was like, "Oh, I don't know what to write about because I haven't been through a big heartache before or a heartbreak." And then I thought I had to get through that to make good songs. So I was just standing there and couldn't write anything because I was so hung up on that thing that I don't know what to write about. And then I was just thinking about like, why can't I just make songs about my life? And right now I'm happy. And I just wanted to, yeah, tell people about my happy life and my love life. And I know people can relate to that. And I have also made a lot of sad songs, but right now it feels good to release something positive, yeah, that people can dance to and just
You've mentioned, or actually your bio did, that you participated in songwriting camps. How
yeah.
does the experience help you grow as a songwriter, and what's your favorite part about them? And tell me the process of you writing a song that they taught you how to do so in a songwriting camp.
Yeah, I'm not good at playing instruments. I'm like and I'm when I'm trying to write songs, I need a melody to put some text on it.
Mhm.
Stuck alone because I couldn't make any harm. I couldn't play guitar or the piano. So then when I started going to songwriting camps, we were divided into different groups. I got producer and two, three songwriters, and they played instruments. And then we just, it really helped me to start with the songwriting because I always thought that it was very difficult to write. But when I'm together with other people and they put in chord there and chord there, and then we got a melody, and then you put text into it, and finally you just had a song in a few hours, and it feels great. And I don't know if I would be writing songs if it wasn't been because of the song camps, because they really got me started.
Mhm.
Songs, yeah, and the songwriters are also really helpful, and I'm like telling them. I feel I'm just telling them about my life, and they get what I want to say, and we'll make a song about it. Yeah, it's very nice.
Fabulous. Who have been some of your biggest musical influences, and how they shape your artistic journey, especially in blending pop and country music?
Yes, when I was around 12 years old, I started listening to Adele, and I started to singing her songs live. And she has been my biggest inspiration since that age. And I'm actually right now having a tribute concert of Adele's songs. And I really love to sing her songs. And by the countryside of music, I really love like Ingrid Andress, if you've heard of her.
Mhm.
She's from,
Yep.
I think. Yeah. And she had a song. Now I don't remember what's it called, but she had a song that I was like, oh, I really want to make that kind of song. And then I started listening to more country music, and yeah, and my boyfriend as well is really into country music. He loves country music. He's playing it all the time. And we've been together for 8 years now. So I think I know every country song that he's ever listening to because he's so
Well, you call him your boyfriend. I think he's your husband now,
he's
right?
my husband. He's my husband.
I say, "Who's the boyfriend here now?"
Okay, he's the same. The boyfriend and the husband is the same. Uh,
Uh, your sound resonates with fans of Taylor Swift and
yeah.
national TV show style music. Do you draw any direct inspiration from those scenes or artists when crafting your songs?
Yeah, like I really love Taylor Swift, and I was at her concert this in May in Stockholm, and it was so good. And I love that she has like different eras in her songs. Like she can have a concert, but we're going through pop and rock and country and sassy songs and cute songs, and I really like that way of making music. It don't have to be like the same kind of music all the time. And I feel like my music is also like that. It it's like different stages of my life and different ages. So yeah, I feel like that's why I like Taylor Swift that much.
What advice would you give to new musicians
Ah. Yeah,
wanting to get into a contest like Eurovision and
yeah.
Norwegian Idol.
Yeah, I would just tell people to go to song camps. That's what I was doing right before. We're calling it MGP in Norway, the Norwegian Eurovision contest. So we have different song camps for it, and it's also around Europe. We have different Eurovision song camps, and if you go there, you're. I think it's you have a little bit more of a chance to get into the competition because the leaders are also paying attention to the camps. And so that is my tip number one. And tip number two to go to Idol and that kind of competitions is just do it. Yeah, don't have anything to lose. And yeah, if you don't make it to the finals, it's still a great experience and you learn a lot about yourself and your voice and yeah, and television. Yeah.
Fantastic. Where can people find you on social media?
They can find me on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook page, and on Spotify, on yeah, everywhere, I think. I don't think I'm not at Twitter, but yeah.
And what's your handle on those?
It's a Oda Rose official.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, you got a great smile, and I'm glad to have you here today, and I wish you continued success in your career.
Thank you, and thank you so much for having me.